I'm sure a lot of y'all have heard by now about the man that set himself on fire outside of the courthouse where Donald Trump will be on trial. Just remember, not too long ago, this man set himself on fire to bring attention to the genocide that was taking place in Gaza.
The man who set himself on fire outside Trump's hush money trial has been identified. Max Azzarello, who calls himself an investigative researcher, published an anti-government manifesto and threw pamphlets in the air just moments before lighting himself ablaze in front of horrified onlookers.
We're about to hop into what that pamphlet said, but before we hop into it, just remember in the last video with the dude setting himself on fire about the situation in Gaza, in that video I said, this might be a new act of protest. And there was people in the comments saying, no, that dude is just crazy, this and that. Just look at it through the opposite side of the spectrum. If you're walking down the street and a man just comes up to you and hands you a pamphlet, you'll see some shit on there saying the government is creating a coup with all their allies and it's about to be a catastrophic event very soon. You go throw that shit in the trash and call them conspiracy theorists. And a lot of people might not even read the shit. Toss it right in the trash. I'm guilty of doing that myself. Toss the hell out of it. Now, with that being said, would I partake in this type of protest? Absolutely the hell not. Y'all ever see a video, some shit like that, and they say, this man set himself on fire in an act of protest? They lying. They did that shit to me. He goes on to write, this extreme act of protest is to draw attention to an urgent and important discovery. We are victims of a totalitarian con, and our own government, along with many of their allies, is about to hit us with an apocalyptic, fascist world coup. These claims sound like fantastical conspiracy theory, but they are not. They are proof of conspiracy. If you investigate this mountain of research, you will prove them too. If you learn a great deal about Ponzi schemes, you will discover that our life is a lie. If you follow this story and the links below, you will discover the rotten truth of post-truth America. You will learn the scariest and stupidest story in history, and you will realize that we are all in a desperate state of emergency that requires your actions. Now, of course, while the homie in the hospital scorched, burnt like a motherfucker, they out there throwing dirt on the man. Man throws conspiracy theory pamphlets. God damn.